What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and these are the Grado SR80e headphones. Now, these headphones actually caught my attention from an article published in Time magazine that actually went over what, in their opinions, were the best headphone brands in the business. Now, headphones have become something of a bubble in the tech market. Ever since companies like Beats by Dre, Skullcandy, even Bose and Sony have kind of come out with high-end headphones as standalone devices, that was something relatively new. Now you have literally hundreds of different companies offering you thousands of different types of headphones at varying price points, which can be really confusing. So you can easily get a pair of no-name earbuds for like $5, or you could spend $50,000 on the Sennheiser Orpheus headphones, which is insane. Now, the reason why these specifically came to my attention was because the article had Grado Labs ranked second in their list. Now, Grado isn't necessarily a household name, and that's actually for good reason. While you have companies like Beats and Sony and Bose who spend majority of their operating budget on marketing and advertising in billboards and celebrity endorsements, Grado hasn't advertised or marketed since the 1960s. And really, their marketing relies solely on word of mouth. And they've kind of developed this cult following by musicians and other professionals in the music industry. So I thought to myself, I need to check these out. So without any further ado, here's my review of the Grado SR80e headphones. Now, the SR80es come from Grado's Prestige series, and coming in at $99, they represent the mid-tier of the company's entry-level offerings. Now, you'll notice right away that Grado has a no-frills approach to their products. You open up the box and you'll see no fancy case, no instruction manual, and no additional accessories except for a 1/4-inch adapter for the cord. Even the warranty information is printed on the box itself in order to reduce costs and be more efficient. So don't expect to be blown away by the unboxing here. Now, in terms of design, it's unique to say the least. They definitely have a retro look, something that would resemble the headphones that came with the original Sony Walkman in the late 70s. Everything from the oversized foam ear cups to the thin vinyl headband makes these headphones really stand apart from most modern offerings. Now, I personally think they look pretty cool, but I can understand if it's not your particular brand of vodka. Now, these are on-ear headphones, and they were surprisingly comfortable to wear. They're extremely light, and the ear cups are gentle on the ears, no uncomfortable tightness, even after extended periods of time. The ear cups do swivel 360 degrees, which helps adjust your head, while also helping them not get tangled up. Now, most of the SR80e is made out of plastic, except for the metal bar used to adjust the fit, and the vinyl headband mentioned earlier. There's no wood accents, no metallic housing, not even a built-in microphone to answer calls. Honestly, the only thing that felt somewhat premium here was the cable. It's a standard 3.5mm stereo plug-in, but it does include the 1/4-inch adapter for accessibility to things like a home theater device. It's thick, it's heavy-duty cable, and it's unlikely to fall apart quickly. However, it has a Y-split that connects to both ear cups, and unfortunately, they cannot be removed from the drivers. Also, the cable is 6 feet in length, so these headphones are not meant to be used on the go. So with a cheap build quality, looks not for everyone, and a lack of versatility, one might question, what's with the hype? Well, whatever limitations you think the SR80es have with its design, they more than make up for it with their sound quality. Now, the sound on these headphones is up there with some of the best I've ever heard at this price point. The open back design means you'll get a wider sound stage compared to closed back headphones, which can make songs you've heard even a million times sound noticeably more vibrant. The bass and treble are definitely enhanced, but it's clear they play more of a support role to the mids. They are the real star here. The drivers are able to output some of the cleanest mids I've ever heard, making anything you're listening to sound a lot more natural and balanced, arguably the way it's supposed to be heard, according to studio producers and audiophiles alike. Now, if you're really into music and you take sound quality seriously, and you haven't yet invested in a good pair of headphones, this could be a good place to start. Now, I will say that I would recommend these for people who listen to certain types of music, and I would say avoid them if you listen to other types of music. So to be specific, if you listen to more bass heavy music such as EDM, certain types of hip hop, this is not going to give you the kick that you would probably want or looking for. So I would recommend probably going for a pair of closed back headphones as opposed to open back. Now if you're into jazz, classical, rock and roll, anything acoustic, these sound fantastic. And don't get me wrong, they'll still sound great for EDM and hip hop, but I feel as though that these headphones are more geared towards those other genres, and they'll give you such an enhancement in terms of sound quality. Another important thing to note is that if you're looking for a pair of headphones to kind of take on the go, on the commute or something, or on an airplane, these are not going to be it for you. These are open back headphones, which means that you're going to have considerable sound leak, which means that basically anyone that's within a 3 to 5 foot radius of you is going to know exactly what you're listening to, especially if you're kind of pumping up the volume. And the whole point of open back headphones is to give you a wider sound stage, but they not only let sound out, they also let sound in. These are actually perforated holes here. So they're not the best to take outside. These are more for kind of lounging at home. Also, the cord on here is kind of stupid long. It's about 6 feet in length, which is great if you want to hook it up to a home theater device, but putting it in your pocket and carrying around gets really uncomfortable. So if you're looking for a pair of commuter headphones or headphones for an airplane, I would recommend going wireless. Go for a Bluetooth set. That'll make it a lot more easier for you. If you have any other further questions about the Grado SR80Es, or if you want to learn more, I'll leave a link in the description, and leave me a comment on what you guys think of Grado as a brand. If anybody owns a pair of Grados and would like to chime in their opinion, I'd love to hear from you guys. Definitely leave me a comment below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.